Okay, so this is phase 1. He'll either do 3 sets of triangles or 3 sets of circles. For the triangles, he'll either do it in front of him or to the sides. So his back is always going to be safe. For the circles, it'll either be in or out. So here he's doing circles. So this is an in and this is an out. So the way you dodge the circles can be really up to you. There's a few ways that I'll try to show off. If you will do it again. So this is an in, this is an out. You can walk into these golems to get pushed into the safe spot. And another way is if you have enough movement speed, you can just walk around. Or if you have good enough ping. Okay, and then this is the out mechanic. So you can just walk around, just barely on the edge to dodge them. Okay, so at about 4.7 bars, he'll do his normal 3 mechanics, and then he'll do a laser, and that signifies that phase 2 has started. So in phase 2, you'll still have triangles and you'll still have circles to dodge, except he'll do 5 sets of them. So you'll really want to track how many you've dodged. Because after the 5th one, you can just start wailing on him, and you really don't want to stay in this phase for too long, because it's quite difficult. So a big tip here is after you dodge each mechanic, assume that there's going to be another out mechanic. So even if you just dodged an out mechanic, just pretend that there's going to be another one. Dodge the mechanic, pretend there's an out. Guess there was one. Pretend there's another out. There was not. There's another out. Pretend there's going to be another one. And there was. And that's 5. You can just start wailing on him. And that's all there is to phase 2. Okay, so this is phase 3. You'll know because he does the fog. And he'll only do in and out mechanics. And he'll do 4 sets of them. And the way you tell how to dodge it is based on his hands. So if his hands are together, you want to stay together with the boss. And when his hands are apart, he's gonna fart. You want to be far apart from him. So hands together, stay together, and hands apart, he's gonna fart. And you'll do 4 sets of these. Hands are apart, he's gonna fart. Hands together, stay together. Hands apart, he's gonna fart. So if he does 3 sets of one mechanic, he'll be guaranteed to do the other one. Because he'll always do at least 1 set of each. So hands are together, stay together. So 3 togethers means 1 out. There you go. And that's all he's going to do for this phase. So at 2.5 bars, he'll blind you and he'll just keep lasering you. All you have to do is spin around the boss. Keep spinning around him. He'll go unblind and he'll do 1 last laser and you can just wail on him for a little bit. I super recommend killing him here. If you cannot, that is going to be really awful. So start from north, dodge 1, watch his hands. Okay, he's doing another laser. Watch his hands. He's doing another laser. Another laser. He has a pattern, maybe a little bit lower HP, where he'll blind you and then he'll do an in or out mechanic. So that's an out mechanic. That's an in mechanic. That's an out mechanic. And that's an out mechanic. So just keep doing that. It's really awful. And you can mix lasers into it as well. So he'll do a laser, stay in front of him, check. He's doing another laser. He's doing another laser. He's doing another laser. I've seen him mix them together, the in and out mechanics and the lasers, and that is really hard to do. Okay, so he does a laser. Another laser. Another laser. Show me your face. Another laser. He'll blind you again. Laser. Laser. Another one. Wow, this guy's being really nice to me. The reason I say always stay north is because when you're at north, you can see his hands, and that is super important. Out. In. This is why I recommend just reading the crap out of it. So here you can see he makes the laser into it. Let's see. Laser. Oh, that's an out mechanics. So he did mix it this time. Another laser. In mechanic. Ah, he messed up. So this is the phase where you really, really do not want to be in. I recommend just ulting him, well, using your awakening skill and just destroying him. Okie dokie, so I'm gonna try to give some tips on how to make this fight slightly easier. So all of his skills have a little bit of knockback, and that knockback is not very big. So you just saw there, me standing right against him. So if you stand right against him and he does his knockback, you don't get knocked into the golems. Another thing that you can do if you know you're gonna get hit is just by using some skills. So a lot of skills will have enough armor that it won't knock you back. So if I stop dodging here, I can show it up. So for example here, if I know I'm about to get hit by this, I can use a skill to just tank through it and not get knocked back. So a lot of moves in this game will let you do that. One that everybody has is your roll. So your roll will be able to prevent that knockback. Okay, so another tip for this fight is use Dark Grenades because they give a big debuff that allows you to DPS the boss down a little bit faster. And at midnight level, that's super important to skip with the last phase. So using Dark Grenades, you can get a pretty hefty nuke off. Okay, so the very last tip is just don't do this fight at midnight level. It's a good challenge, but it's really difficult, and quite honestly, I would just not and come back in T3 to do this floor, especially floor 50. Floor 50 is ridiculous, and the how many shots you get from it is super not worth it.